my gaming edge.
Hello, this is Numlocked from Team Dignitas doing another video for my gaming edge. This time I'm going over Epsilon's Randa against Dignitas in the Alienware Cup. I'm going to hit resume here and we'll get started. Okay, so we're just going to pay attention to his rollout because as far as I remember he messes it up on both the second and the third jump. So as you can see there on the second jump he hit the stairs, didn't manage to roll it. On the third jump he didn't come out the window properly, failed his jump, so he's had to go valley. It looks like the soldiers are going to be going valley as well, so what we'll probably see here is both soldiers jumping up, or walking through the house, through the shell, sorry. And then Epsilon tried the underneath strat with the demo medic, which is what they tried to do, but a soldier dropped down from behind and managed to kill a couple of them. What Dignitas then failed to do, they lost the higher ground, so they then let the Epsilon scouts get up on top of their train, which you don't really want to do since Epsilon are such a scout heavy based team. They're pretty much relying on their scouts doing a lot of the work. So as soon as they got the high ground, that forced the soldier, scout and medic out from Dignitas. Randa going for one of his sticky traps that he's famous for. Randa's more of a he's a very careful player, similar to Bite when back in the initial TCM, the first TCM. He's more of a defensive player, sticky trap reliant player than one that'll jump in, do some death matching, like maybe Extremer or myself. So as you can see then, he couldn't really do anything, the sticky traps didn't kill anyone, so he's jumping out straight away. Looks like he's going to change spawn as well, so he can go set up elsewhere. What I'd like to see Epsilon doing here, because they've used Uber, they're obviously going to have to push out and get some stickies up on that point, which he does go to do. Luckily for him, that scout didn't do too much on the balcony, he's managed to get out alive. As far as I know, Epsilon and Dignitas used Uber there, so we're going to see the traditional hold here. Randa will probably stick a point instead of there, when he gets a call that they're going top lobby or something. Yeah, we can see there he's getting rid of his stickies main, and he's just putting stickies on the point. Maybe they didn't use crit, or okay, they had crits apparently. So that was either just built or forced earlier. And FT obviously died because he just spawned now and started building. So they're at a huge Uber disadvantage. Not only do the other team have crits, but FT's only just spawned. So knowing that they have crits and that the other team doesn't have Uber, Dignitas is going to be incredibly aggressive right now. So pretty much all we can expect to see is, as you saw there, Walter's already got snipers to try and get a pick on the medic because they need to stop them pushing for as long as possible. They've also got Pyro as well. Okay, he didn't have crits. I'm not sure how he got a crit kill. Either way, they had the advantage because F2 died, and they just let 5 players run in top right with no pressure at all because Randa had stickied point rather than anywhere else. I mean, that's fine, by all means sticky the point, but you can't just sticky the point, especially if you're the only player top right. You're then responsible for top right. So we saw, that's a really good rollout there from Randa, very quick to mid. That's as quick as you can be as far as I think. What he didn't pay attention to there was the soldier on the balcony. As he flicked to the left to shoot a sticky to Mafu, he saw Pumpu on the balcony getting ready to jump on him. So what he should have done then is drop down back into his house or towards his choke and just put a couple of stickies on the train because you know what that soldier's going to be doing in that situation. But luckily for them, F2's managed to get alive, so stay alive. So they're just going to be hanging back on last building Uber. It's going to be interesting to see how they play with an equal Uber. Obviously last time he sticky the point because they are at an Uber disadvantage. Now that they have Uber, and both teams have an equal Uber, but looks like we're going to be pausing anyway because I think. So like I was saying, Randa should be sticking somewhere else now that they have an equal Uber. There's no need to sticky the point. They can't bomb the point and cap it quickly because they've got the Uber. They can't really do anything. They're just gonna have to run in, force it, get out. And that's a good pick there. But if Infused were in this position now, we would be putting so much pressure on the left side now that they're scout down. We know all their heavies are on the right side. We know that they're around that top lobby, we know they're taking a lot of damage already. And they're that one scout down, so that's one less player that's going to be able to run in and backcap us without us seeing. So and Epsilon are doing, like Epsilon are doing now, they're putting so much pressure on Dignitas that they've had to fall all the way out. So what we're probably going to see now is an aggressive top lobby hold. This is where you get a soldier top right balcony with a scout, you get a scout watching bottom left, and you get a soldier top left. Also, you'll have the demo will be around that ring there, the railings. He'll be sticking bottom left and main. Preferably on the door so the soldier can't walk through as he just did. So that's pretty much lost them their top lobby hold because that one soldier managed to fall behind. Because the way that top lobby's held, you can't have any one person fall back. If one person falls back, the rest of the team will have to fall back. Because it works in such a way that every person is holding a position. So Randa's being very careful pushing up the left side here. Although they've already gotten a lot of picks already. So as you can see from the way Epsilon are playing, it's not so much the heavies that are doing everything, it's the scouts that are clearing up really. I don't mean that in any offence at all to the Epsilon's heavies, they're all great in their own way, but it's just the way that Epsilon have become the top team that they are now, by playing a scout heavy lineup, where the heavies play defensive, support the medic, and then the medic just gets to hug the scouts basically, make sure they're always buffed. Standard bottom right hold right now. Should have really had a soldier or something on that top balcony there, or at least have the scout call that there was a soldier on balcony. It didn't seem like that happened because they weren't prepared for that one soldier going aggressive there. Okay, so Epsilon now at Uber's advantage, so we're going to see a standard Randa sticky trap here again, where he just sits on balcony, puts a couple of stickies above the entrance onto balcony from lobby, and just sits there, and as soon as he gets that one kill, he'll be getting out. So there's that sticky kill, a couple of spam, bit of spam, and then he gets out straight away, sticky in the window. And luckily for him, he didn't sticky the window, because he could have had a kill there. So yeah, they know the other team has the Uber. Epsilon are smart, so they're just going to hang back and wait till they have Uber till they start pushing, because they don't want to lose F2. As you saw there, the demo was the last person to get any kind of heals as they pushed in. That's because Epsilon's demo is always the last line of attack. So equally, but they push in with the demo man first, just because it's so much easier to force Uber that way. I'm not sure how they managed to cap that there. I think that's more a case of Epsilon being focused, Dignitas rather, being focused on the top left and the main, because they had two soldiers top left spamming them and a damn man at main, so the scout was just two scouts were able to push in bottom right. One got taken down, then they took their attention away, then the other one just walked in unnoticed. Another failed rollout here, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does. They won't be able to go out of the house because it's stickied off already. And they're already a player down. And it's a scout, so it looks like they're probably going to be falling out here, which they do. It's a bit weird for Epsilon to play so aggressive when they don't have the UB yet, especially since they're two players down. Dignitas should really put some pressure on that house or that reset side, rather than sitting around on train just waiting for some to build, I think, because, well, they had 3 players alive, and those 3 players were a choke. Another standard Randa trap there, sticking the jump pad. I mean, people should really be expecting that now. He does it time and time again. Well played nonetheless, gets the pick on the soldier, so that's put them at a huge disadvantage, Dignitas at a huge disadvantage now. The medic's being bounced around, but because Randa's put so many sticky traps down, and spammed so many stickies, an Ubid combo, he has none left at all. got some very nice positional play though. He's always in the right position for F2 and the rest of the team. He's always being that one line of great defence because he'll always have a sticky trap somewhere. Regardless of whether the other team knows where it's going to be, it's always stopping them from going that one particular route. And I think that's good because it forces the other team into mistakes because they have to go like through house to meet the soldiers and the scouts or wherever, you know. So I really like Epsilon's way of play, their play style. So they get this one. They get 2 picks now. That's a soldier and a scout down. They're able to push through straight away because all of Dignitas' attention is pulled straight to the reset because that's where the 2 picks happened. Brilliant airshot there by Nox. And they forced the Uber as well, and Epsilon still have it. So Dignitas tried to pile on the pressure there, but as soon as Himsy went down, they just fell back straight away. But they did manage to force it with a bit of spam from the down man. But because of how far forward they were initially, they're not going to be able to do much. I think it's important to notice how out of position Dignitas seem to be playing right now. They're kind of just running in one by one constantly. I don't really see much point in this because they forced the Uber in the first place. They lost the den man, but the medic stayed alive. But then the medic should just run back to last, but instead he ran onto the balcony and tried to shoot a crossbow at the down man. I'm not sure what was going through Dignitas' head in this game. Okay, so Epsilon was trying to pile it in because their medic died as well. So they had a medic died like 10 seconds maybe after the Jackal. So they've tried to pile in and kill the Jackal. That was not working. So Epsilon are going to have to go for the standard Uber disadvantage hold, where they just stand at the back of towards choke and build Uber. Again, Randa's got standard sticky traps up on Spire. He's got them on the right side, which is a perfect place for any scouts that jump around the Spire. They can't really get rid of them. So as you can see, they have no scouts on Spire at the moment, and that sticky trap that just got blown stopped the other scout from getting on the Spire. So only just like maybe 20 seconds, 15 seconds after they pushed out to try and cap that Spire, they've only just started getting a scout on it. So like I said, even if people know where those sticky traps are, it still forces the other team to get into a different position and push a different way because they can't go through the stickies. So he's playing very well at the moment. Again, a standard sticky trap, but because the other team are going to be expecting it, it's going to be slowing their push down. They're not going to be able to push all the way through here because they should be expecting that sticky trap. They should be getting ready to check it. Or run over it. So that's a really nice jump in there by Randa, because what happened there was 2 of the Dignitas players overextended and went towards house after they capped it because they thought they could keep putting that applying the pressure. But what was uncoordinated with the rest of the team was the fact that Hox or Punpu and the Jackal were falling out. So Randa jumped in between the split and managed to pick off one of the soldiers, whilst the scouts cleaned up the soldier and scout that were behind. So that was a nice bit of teamwork there from Epsilon. And an interesting back cap. So obviously Randa was going to try and block that then. Okay, so let's have a look at what his rollout's like this time. He doesn't seem to change it a lot. I think if he didn't mess his rollout up, he'd constantly be going out the normal way. Which again he's doing now because he got the perfect rollout. Gets a nice 50 sticky on the down man, and then a 40. So that down man's really weak. And as you can see there, they got a scout and a soldier applying pressure on that down man straight away after Randa's called that he's weak. And he's still not down, but the down man's had to fall all the way out Look where the Demoman is, all the way at their choke, and that's 4 players gone down straight away for Dignitas because they didn't have that spam that they needed from the Demoman.
Now it's our flipping point.
So it looks like F2 might have actually gone down. That one soldier did go aggressive at the start again, but like last round, but he didn't go for Randa this time. He just went straight onto F2. I'm not sure if that's because he realised that they weren't going to win that mid, and so he thought it better to give them a bit of a chance later on in the round. If that's what he thought, then that's a brilliant play by him. Otherwise, it's lucky he made the mistake. Lucky he got the pick he wasn't going for, I guess. Yeah, again, the same sticky trap. Now, he's done this 3 times on the mid. Each time, I think somebody's managed to walk over it and die. So Randa kind of plays with the same sticky traps over and over again. But the thing is, people know they're there, and like I said, it just forces them to go to play it differently to as they wanted to. And that's kind of unsettling for some teams. So it should be a pretty standard hold now. I'll probably go back and sticky the point straight away. Unless they're trying to top lobby hold, which they might be doing considering the way he's sticking this. So like I said, you got a soldier top left balcony, one soldier top right balcony, scout bottom left, scout right balcony again. Nice amount of damage there from Randa. Managed to force Uber so early that F2 will be able to get the Uber to defend this, and their Dignitas are a player down. There's not really much they can do here. They've just managed to secure the top lobby. So even without the Uber here, Epsilon are pushing back onto Dignitas because they've managed to scare them. They got that pick on the scout, and they started to fall out straight away. But they then countered with another pick because Shocky got into a bad position on the balcony against the combo. So what's interesting now is that a soldier and a medic from Epsilon are pushing out, whilst Demo and a soldier are on first. They kind of split up quite badly. Obviously F2 just ran off and left Nox on his own to try and get a pick on the medic, I guess. And like I said before, if Randa's the only one top left, he should be sticking top right and the point, and that's what he's done this time, so that's very well played by him. He's making sure he's covering all areas. They can't just waltz in for free. They're going to have to, Uber early, which they didn't have to before. So nice defense there by Epsilon. That was down to the fact that Randa managed to get 2 pipes at the start and get 2 kills. I'm not sure what he's trying there. Okay, so now that they got the Demoman down, soldiers are fully buffed. The scout's going to have to get out straight away. They can't lose a scout in this position either, because as soon as the Demoman spawns, they have the Uber advantage. They're going to want to push. They have the Uber, let's see if they push now. And yeah, straight away, Randa's actually the first to push in and tries to get that Demoman pick. He gets a lot of damage onto him and actually manages to get him down. Unfortunately, he's not getting any support in main until now, but he did manage to get 2 picks, although he did go down. But that's 2 of the heavies down, so Epsilon can actually get all that scout pressure. And just get straight onto the point. So as you can see, both scouts straight for this point, while the soldiers get the pressure at choke by the looks of it, yeah. So there's Uber from both teams, and they're going to actually Uber and try and block that. But the scouts are buffed, so that one rocket didn't do enough damage. So they even took another sticky afterwards, and only one of them managed to die. But they then got surrounded. They got kind of sandwiched at choke. That's the problem with trying to take the point without a Demoman. Although you don't need him to actually cap the point, you need him to hold the choke, because that gives your soldiers a chance to just hold back and watch the house and the resupply. Because you've got 2 scouts on the point. That side is going to be completely open. Again, Dignitas overextending a little bit. Demo had just spawned and they still tried to pile everybody in. Bad move on their part. So we should be seeing the same thing again from Epsilon here, but it'll be with the Demoman at choke rather than the soldiers. So Randa's been a bit defensive. They're trying to get a scout on balcony and they're trying to get a soldier. They got a soldier at stone as well, but it looks like they're all falling out by now. Just for simple fact, I think it might be an Igluba. So Randa's piling all his stickies on point. Looks like they've already Ubered at main actually as well. Okay, so Epsilon were actually at an Uber disadvantage there, so that was right of them to fall out and not be too aggressive. So a lot of spam pipes there. That's the perfect thing to do as you back it out to get ammo. Just spam any entrance from on last, just so they can't waltz in there. Like I said, scouts on point, demo at choke. This is the perfect way to be capping that point. Randa shouldn't be focusing too much of his attention on that demo behind him. It should be one of the soldiers watching it. Should have had one of the soldiers in house and resupply so that one demo gone aggressive. Because I mean, if the rest of the team had coordinated then and pushed with Mafu, Mafu could just jump behind as a distraction for Randa, and the rest of the team could have just walked in. This kind of thing happens a lot in Prem though. You make one mistake and that's kind of you push back up incredibly far, because they were on their last initially and now look where they're on mid. That one mistake has gravely cost Dignitas. We can see a Numlocked sticky trap there on the stairs. So you can see Randa's incredibly sticky reliant. As soon as that one sticky trap got ruined, he moved, fell back a little bit, put a sticky trap in and another one of his spots. The thing that's interesting is he only has those few spots every map. It's the same spots over and over again. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's some brilliant spam from Randa, forcing them off the spire. Straight down into Walters, who then managed to get the kill. Brilliant pipe there from Matthew. Okay, so Epsilon probably gonna have to fall out here. I mean, without the down man, it's so hard to hold that spire. As soon as the scout's gotten it, that's pretty much denied for the soldiers, because they can just meat shot them straight back off. Although it looks like Epsilon actually jumped up at the same time as the scouts were just getting on the spire, so the scouts were ready to block those soldiers. Epsilon, they kind of play reminiscent to how the old Dignitas played as an entire combo, as an entire unit, rather than, say, Crack Clan, who split their team up a lot, because the way they play is they can send that one player off to deathmatch or to backcap, or even the two players. That's what they tend to do a lot, especially against a team like Epsilon. So it'd be interesting to see how those two teams play against each other, because I think it'd just be a case of it'd just be a game of backcaps really, with Harry Hook and Astanis constantly getting behind them. So that's an interesting tactic there from Epsilon, trying to just get behind Dignitas really, while the scouts did all the work at the front. They actually got a lot of time on the front, on the point then, even with their entire combo on the balcony. It's a really nice round there from Epsilon. Okay, so let's pay attention to his rollout again. Very good rollout, and it looks like he's going to go out normal. That one soldier has every round so far has gone aggressive, and no one's done anything to deal with him. That's the first round he's managed to, he's been killed without killing anybody. But even then they didn't do anything to deal with him straight away, they just let him hang around there, then picked him off. Oh wow. It's a brilliant play by Matthew there, putting his team back in advantage really. Getting that pick on F2, and again Randa's going for a standard sticky trap. And I bet it will still work. And there we go, it worked on the Demoman. Brilliant pipe set from Randa. Well played there, Randa. Got the stickies in the usual position, got the pick on the Demoman, got the pick on the medic, and got huge damage on that soldier. And even complimenting himself in chat. Okay, so his rollout again, looks like it's going to be a good rollout again, and that means it'll probably be a normal rollout. No, he messed up the window jump again. This will be a balcony round then. And straight away they're falling out because they don't have that point presence, they don't have any spam from Randa, they don't have any... Because what's happened a lot at the start of the round is that Randa will get 2 stickies on the Demoman, the Demoman will fall straight to the back of the train, then Randa will shoot pipes all the way over there, and that'll force the Demoman to fall out towards choke or go back into house. And because that didn't happen this round, I'm guessing the Demoman just walked straight onto the point and kind of forced Epsilon away. So their scouts couldn't even get up on the point and probably had to fall back. You can see here that Epsilon are actually going for a backup, and they're going to try and block that. But Randa went down a door. He went the opposite way to the medic. Horrible split there by Dignitas, sending the medic onto the point and the soldier went up the stairs for some reason, I'm not sure why. I think that was a bit of a panic push there from Dignitas. They thought, Randa's down, let's go straight away, no sticky traps at all to worry about. And that kind of cost them because they went in one by one, more or less. Again, I think they're playing a bit too aggressive still. It's interesting that Randa didn't blow stickies on that scout there. A lot of Demoman don't tend to blow their stickies up there when it's just a scout that they see. It's not that much of a threat as the entire combo pushing in. Okay, so let's roll out again. Let's have a look. Perfect rollout will be a normal roll. It'll be a normal Badlands rollout. Okay, it's not a normal rollout. I guess it's a normal valley. This will probably mean that they're going for the end of the bridge tactic. Randa and F2 will be pushing up the other side's canyon. This means then, or would be if that one scout didn't jump straight into Randa's face. So F2's gone straight to Randa now, and Randa's pretty much done. He's done nothing this round because that one scout managed to get in his face and get rid of him basically. But the entire Epsilon team bombed then, and Dignitas weren't prepared for that. Because that's a really aggressive sticky trap. And I guess the medic kill. So that's pretty much one Epsilon the round this, just purely because he got the medic pick again there. No buffs at all on that. They're going to be able to roll in there, do minimal damage and win. So here we go, straight to main push. Lost a soldier though, and Dubit a couple of seconds too late. But the point's clear, so it's an easy win for them. Okay, I've been Numlocked. Thank you very much for watching this My Gaming Edge video, and goodbye.